Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you all doing? I do hope you're all fantastic. We're here today with another reaction. This time it's a motivational rap by Mr. Duggleby by Dan Bull. Now before we start going into the reaction though, I do want to say that this month is the month of May, obviously, but it is Mental Health Awareness Month. And so I thought, you know, with each of these videos, all of my videos that are coming out in this month, so on and so forth, I'll try and mention that to quote-unquote raise awareness. Now, in addition to that, there's going to be a few community posts coming up in the near future, this next couple of weeks, you know, so on and so forth. That will talk about specific things that I've, you know, discussions that I've had with mental health nurses, just so that people that, you know, might be going through things might be able to get some tips and tricks from, you know, people that actually work in the field, not someone like me who has no knowledge or not, you know, not extensive knowledge. So that's a good thing. That's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks on this channel. Again, just raising awareness for mental health. It's something that I think most people have dealt with at one point or another in their life. Some people, you know, go through it every single day, and I thought that this would be a good again, I'm gonna mention this on every single video that I do this month. That's you know, that much is set in stone, but I think it works very, very well with the topic of this video. So I think that quite, you know, meshes quite well. You know, my most motivational rap ever, Aim Higher, which is a Aim Lab X Dan Bull crossover. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to say. Before that as well, before you watch my reaction, go check out the original one, which I will have linked in the description down below. And with that said, let's get ready to rock and roll. I do hope you're all fine though. I do hope you're all having a good month.
I started to rap when I was 13.
Okay.
I was kind of crap, you should have heard me. So it had first seemed like an absurd dream.
Aye.
But let me tell you what a certain three-letter word means. Aim. The intention of achieving.
Okay.
The ambition or wish in which you...
I already like this. But just let me go back and see what the actual tweet says. Calling all musicians and lyricists concerned making Aim Lab rap. This is what I do for a living. Let's talk. Hey, alright. Simple as that.
Let me tell you what a certain three-letter word means. Aim. The intention of achieving. The ambition or wish in which you have been believing.
Okay.
Aim. A plan or a specific purpose. Something that stops you from feeling adrift and work.
I need one of those chairs.
Aim. To point your weapon at your target. You set your sight on and strike at it with the hard hit. You might not be the sharpest marksman on the market, but you're not so dumb, you know you can overcome your hardship. You're gonna finish it even if you didn't start it.
I like this. I like the vibe. I like the vibe of the song so far. The aim, and then obviously, you know, multiple ways that you can aim, quote unquote. But also, I just like the theme of the song. I mean, as is typical, I guess, motivational. Yeah, that's kind of my stuff, you know, motivational, philosophical. That would be like what I would be rapping if I was making rap music, which I don't. Luckily for the rest of the world, haha, because you don't have to hear it. But yeah, that's kind of what I would be doing as well.
You can overcome your hardship. You're gonna finish it even if you didn't start it. Regardless, just harness the power in your heart. Whether your aim is to make it through the day or to the stars, just keep on taking pops at your target till you can't miss.
Aye. I like that. Higher. Woo!
Then I just studied the analytics as if I was a big fan of cricket. Can you tell I'm English and I'm British? Study rhymes like Album Stein and study crime statistics. Every pad of lyrics I feel is an ammo bag ballistic. There is no magic mystic trick.
Okay. Here's another thing. Sorry, I keep pausing. I will keep pausing. I don't care. I am a pauser. It is the way it is. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. The hook reminds me very much of like that saying, you know, aim for the stars, even if you miss, you'll reach the moon, or however that phrase goes. You gotta aim high. I know people, not everyone has to be motivational. Not everyone has to, like, you know, be ambitious, and I get that. I get that. Like, there are certain things in life I'm very ambitious about, and there are certain things in life I don't really care much at all. You know, in terms of ambitions. Professionally, you know, I'm probably the most ambitious person out there. I always say that. I've had a job interview like last week, and I told the guy, yeah, I'll just let you know right now, I'm the most ambitious person in the world. So whatever position you're in, you might be the partner of the firm, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna, you know, take over your role. The guy was like, yo, that sounds crazy. You haven't even started here. And he's like, you know what? I like your attitude. You know, you've got the job. So immediately like that, I'm switching roles. Just, you know, I guess for clarity's sake, I guess. But it's like things like that. Like, professionally, I am the most ambitious person, and I make absolutely no secret about that. But obviously, with, like, you know, private things or so, I'm not really that ambitious. Like, I'm not that ambitious. Professionally, I want to, like, reach the top, the absolute highest that I can personally. You know, professionally, I guess you could say. But, like, in my personal life, like, I'm not aiming to be, I don't know, the best pianist of all time. There are certain pieces that I want to play, sure, but I'm not aiming to be like the top of the top of the top, even though I thought about, you know, going back to university and studying music professionally, you know, not to become a musician, but just to study it. I know it sounds ridiculous. You can tell I don't live in America where, like, you know, that would cost me an arm and a leg, but yeah, it's things like that, you know, things like that where, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen if you aim for, you know, to be the absolute best that you can be? Nothing. There's absolutely no detriment. So go for it.
Prime statistics. Every pad of lyrics I feel is an ammo bag ballistic. There is no magic mystic trick to this. I'm just a manic misfit. Practicing so much it's practically masochistic. To get this damn prestigious, you don't have to be prodigious.
All right, Mr. Wordsmith. Yeah, 1 second. That's a wordsmith and a half. We start from here.
Can you tell I'm English and I'm British? Study rhymes like Al Blumstein and study crime statistics. Every pad of lyrics I feel is an ammo bag ballistic. There is no magic mystic trick to this. I'm just a manic misfit. Practicing so much it's practically masochistic.
Okay, go off, sir.
You don't have to be prodigious. Just relentlessly, religiously release, refusing to relinquish. It's in your interest to impress the former you and keep
look at young Doggleby.
Every day you level up, you're born anew, like morning dew, more than you could ever imagine. So grab your waterproofs, get in the lab and stop you, like morning dew, more than you could ever imagine. So grab your waterproofs, get in the lab and stop breaking balls at you for the moon in order to get the performance.
They definitely didn't expect this kind of rap. They probably expect the aim, like, oh yeah, you know, we just want it to sound hardcore. He's like, nah, not hardcore. Nah. We're making it motivational. You know what? I'm here for it. I prefer like edgy. You know, they probably expect like something edgy or whatnot. Meanwhile, I've not played AimLab. Yo, just putting that out there. Not tried AimLab, so I can't say anything about AimLab itself. But they probably expected something more edgier. And meanwhile, here you've got a motivational. I'm here for it. I love motivational. My favorite, as I said, if I were to make songs, it would all be motivational. Like, straight up, it would all be motivational, right? So to me, it's like listening to motivational songs, motivational raps, motivational anything really. Speeches, you know, I could quote you 100,000 speeches right off the bat if you just ask me, like, name, you know, a speech by X, Y, and Z. I'm like, yeah, you this and that, because, you know, that's kind of what I do. But yeah, I just love it. I just love it. I just love it.
For the moon, in order to get the performance boost, rewarding you with immortal youth. Disclaimer, that's a metaphor and not the goal.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say. Hey.
I'm here just trying to impress the former me. Still never forget the skeptics or the friends that have supported me.
Okay, I like that.
Experience. Then it took another one to make a million.
Hey. Right here. Look, right. Everyone always thinks it's a sprint. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. And he's showing you right there. Like, you know, you don't need to get to the top. Now, obviously, he's talking about YouTube here and his rap career, so on and so forth. But you don't need to get to the top immediately. It's a marathon. You know, that's why experience, that's why knowledge, and that's why combining those two things will eventually get you there. Networking as well, of course. You can just see it took him 10 years, a decade. to get to 100k and then 1 more year to get to 1 million. That says it all, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm pausing it again. I don't care. I'm pausing it again, alright? I've been trying to stop pausing it as much if you have watched my recent reactions compared to my old ones. I know. But here's another thing, right? I've been watching a lot of his older videos. And I've been watching a lot of his newer videos. Not granted, not his newest videos, but newer videos. Because I try to go thematically when it comes to Dan Bull. I had the Assassin's Creed thing, but I tried to be thematically, you know? And you can definitely tell when he was younger, well, two things actually that you can tell. One, his videos used to be a lot shorter, I feel like, and now there's the 3-4 minute mark, whereas previously they used to be like 1 minute 30 to 2 minutes, so that's improved, you know, which obviously helps YouTube watch time, which obviously helps your videos be found, so on and so forth. But then the second thing is also you can tell there has been a steady increase. Now, I'm not going to say there has been a gigantic jump. I'm being completely honest. I feel like he was very good when he started too. Like his older stuff that I've listened to, I thought was very good as well. But you can definitely tell there's like a, you know, a gradual and obviously progression isn't always like a straight line upwards. You know, it can be like that, but as long as it's, you know, goes up in the long term, and I can definitely tell that as well. Like I'm not saying that because, the song, you know, it's, you know, this song's like, it took me 10 years to get there and it only took me 1. No, I'm not saying that because of that, right? I'm saying it because I think it's true. And that's kind of what I always do. I always say the truth. Not always. I'm a professional liar. No, I'm not. But, you know, I do agree with that.
To get 100k experience. Then it took another one to make 1 million. Now I'm eyeing up that billion. There's diamond and obsidian.
Alright.
Alright. Call me, it's resilient.
Hey.
Now let's sleep in the grid shot. Let's see what this kid's got. Let's see if he can direct a big shot like he was a
No, that's some aiming, bro.
He'll tell you whether you're winning or lacking.
That's some aim.
So I'm thinking of bringing it back in. I've a particular knack for cognition and accurate thinking and tracking. The width of a pixel's still too big, so I'm actually splitting an atom. I got a left side weakness, so I spent nights sleeping rapping's been a bit lacking. So I'm thinking of bringing it back in. I've a particular knack for cognition and accurate thinking and tracking. The width of a pixel's still too big, so I'm actually splitting an atom. I got a left side.
Oh, okay.
Just leveling up into a left side seamless, and you left quite speechless, singing the scene is the best I've been there. So I know the next time that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. I feel like I can always end it here. I feel like I can almost end it here. Just leveling up into a left side seamless, and you left quite speechless, singing the scene is the best I've been there. So I know the next time that I'll beat this. Sweet flex, increasing speed bet. That I'll be the best to beat the rest. When I'm blessed to beat, never breathe the breath like a beast possessed with a heaving chest.
Okay. Well, his rhyming seems crazy. A what? And a who? And a.
To police arrest me for plagiarizing the cheeks of Dizzy Gillespie.
Am I supposed to know that? Hey, look. When it comes to modern culture, I don't know anything. All right, I might be 20. How old am I? I might be 20. Am I 26? I think I am. Yeah, I might be 26, but I'm really a dinosaur. All right, anything like after 1890, I don't know. Modern culture, all right.
Jesus, he's even swept the deepest depth of the bed to the sea, so fresh as a clean, relieving stress. Rinse, repeat, and it's meaningless. It's featured guests have even left, cause it keeps in sea so fresh. Plagiarizing the cheeks of Dizzy Gillespie. Jesus wept, he's even swept the deepest depth of the bed to the sea, so fresh as a clean, relieving stress. Rinse, repeat, and it's meaningless. It's featured guests have even left, cause it keeps indefinitely speaking text.
Alright, you're not doing that.
Just range of perfect, good words in sequence, birth the machine gun bullets and even a
Oh, I love that. Give yourself some credit here. I love that. Hey. Hey.
Hello, it's Dan. Thank you to AimLab for partnering with me on this video. Start improving your FPS skills straight away by downloading AimLab for free on Steam at the link in the description.
I mean, I don't play games professionally. Well, not professionally, but I don't play games seriously anymore. But that I could have definitely used that for like CSGO when I was in my CSGO phase. I was like, oh, I play CSGO. Woohoo! I was awful. I played TF2. Woohoo! I was awful. Mate. I played Modern Warfare 2. I was actually good. I was actually good. Woohoo! But man, as I said, motivational music is always my jam. If I'm being completely honest, I love motivational music. It's just what comes with everything. It's because I'm a very outgoing person. So when I was younger, I always wanted to do like speeches, talent shows, all that good stuff. And like my speeches would always be like some motivational quotes, right? Like that's why, you know, I'm like, that's what I said earlier. Like you can literally ask me about a quote from any one person, I'll be like, yeah, I can give you one. I can give you one. I can give you one. But I love the message in this one. What I like as well, must be said. This must be said as well. What I like about this song was creativity. It's an aim lapse. I am familiar with aim lapse. I thought it was a game, but rather it's training challenges. But I thought like it was just like a game itself, but it does seem like it's more so you're training challenges for shooting games, so on and so forth, to get better, if that makes sense. So maybe I don't know it as well as I thought I would, or I thought I do, but what I always like about Dan Bull's songs is almost like a double. Oh, it's almost like a double, right? You know, you can listen to the song and ignore everything else. Like, okay, if the title was just called Aim Lapse Song, not my most motivational song ever, quote unquote, but like if it was just called Aim Lapse Song, you could think, oh, he's just talking about aim lapse specifically. But obviously he's talking about his own personal, the video really helps in that regard, I guess, but he's talking about his own personal story, and you could almost envision it as just him talking about well, not the game, but him talking about, you know, improving in FPS, so on and so forth. So I like that. I always like that. It's just very creative and very clever. It's not in your face, but it's in your face. If that I don't know whether that makes sense. Like, it's not like, ha ha, I'm here, but it's like, I'm here, if that makes sense. So I very much like that. Very good motivational video. I don't know if it's his best. He's got a lot of motivational things, so I don't know whether it's necessarily his best motivational song, but it's definitely the one that I'm going to be singing today. Like, it's definitely going to be one of those catchy ones that's going to be stuck in my head. Just aim higher, aim higher. That's definitely going to be stuck in my head. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to Google, look up who Jealous P is. Jealous Pie. I'm not sure how you said it. Just so I can actually catch that. Because again, yeah, I'll do that after. I'll do that after. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see all of you in the next one, everyone. As I said, until then, have a good day. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. Have a good year. Have a good month. And have a good decade. Decade of prosperity. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see all of you in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out. And as always, bye.